Sorry guys, I'm so close. Right now, I'm ready to get into my boxes. Some are taken out. I have to stop and start these videos, guys, because my dogs are jumping all over me. So, I'm on TikTok, and I love looking on Books to Door because they do usually box set reads, and this one, author Emily Henry, I've been very interested in reading her. So for the price of these 3 books, they're $8.99 each. I got them for $18.99. So work it out, near £20-30 for the whole set. Nah. So you've got Emily Henry, Book Lovers, Beach Reads, and You and Me on Vacation. Gotta be good. The second one is another thriller, and it's Freida McFadden, The Housemaid. Sorry, that one's first. And I've been wanting to read her for a while, and I picked this up while I had the chance because everywhere was selling out, and The Housemaid's Secret. So can't wait to read that. And the third set that I bought last week was this, Becca Mac by Becca Mac. And we have Unravel Me, Play With Me, Consider Me. There is also a 4th book, guys. I'm not sure when I'm going to buy it because, as I said, I have a library in this house. And a library is what you consider to be over 1,000 books. And just for fun, the other day, I counted all my books that I have had, and I got 1,300. Whether I should be proud of that or not, I don't know. But yeah, I need to get my reading done. So my TikTok friends have put me on a book ban. I'm not allowed to buy any more books now until I've read at least 10. And then they'll consider me buying 1 book. And I'm sitting thinking to myself, if it's 1 book, then it's gonna be 1 series from Book Talk. They don't get away with it that easily. Excuse me guys while I just repack these. 2 seconds. Right guys, what's in this next envelope is quite random, but I'll go with it. Stephanie Garber. I do have all 3 books of these. One of them's obviously still in one of the boxes. So we've got Caraval, and we've got Legendary, and Finale is in one of the boxes that I have not yet opened. But I have been told, read these first if you want to read these. I thought I could just read these as soon as I got them. Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Ballad of Never After, and yeah, A Curse for True Love. So apparently, according to some sources that I've got, if you want to read Caraval, it will not make sense unless you read these 3 books first. So hence why I bought the other 3 books to read before I read Caraval. I also got Confess by Colleen Hoover. I love Colleen Hoover. She gets straight to the point. This is... What are you doing? Okay, so basically in this book, a girl goes to look for a job, finds the owner of the art gallery, but he's hiding a secret from her. So it's like, does he admit the secret to her, or does he not? So I am building up Colleen's collection, guys, as I am with Nicholas Sparks and Lucy Score, and there was another one, but I'm reading up on these books. The next book that I got was Anna O, and it's basically a girl that's been in a deep sleep. Nobody can wake her up, but the 2 friends beside her were murdered. So this sleep psychologist comes in, tries to get into your thoughts to see what's happened, to get clues. So that is a good thriller to read. I've been seeing this all over YouTube. I've been seeing it all over TikTok. Assistant to the Villain. Can't go wrong with it. It sounds interesting. It looks really appealing to me, and I can't wait to read it. I really can't wait to read it. It does sound a bit like, it says assistant wanted. Notorious high-ranking villain seeks loyal, level-headed assistant for unspecified office duties, supporting staff for random mayhem and terror and other dark things in general. Direction and excellent benefits. Sounds good to me. And of course, this is for a book club, Conviction, and it is a thriller. I can't tell you as much about it. I do know that the person has been threatened by this family, even though the client's guilty. I do know that, but I don't know much more. I'm going to read it as part of book club. I don't usually have 2 to 3 books on the go, but it looks like I'm going to have 2 to 3 books on the go, and just go with where my mood takes me. Do you want to lie down, darling? Do you want to lie down? Hold on. So guys, we'll quickly move on here because I've got a lot to get through. I got the Shatter Me series from, again, Book Talk. So I believe we've got, I don't really know the motion numbers that this goes in, but I will find out. We have Shatter Me, Unravel Me, excuse me, my dog is being naughty, Defy Me, Ignite Me, Restore Me, and 2 novellas, Unite Me and Find Me. So those are them. Those are new as well, brand new. I've never heard of them, but the reviews that I read on TikTok, I'll not buy books, guys, unless I've read really good reviews, and it's not one good review, it has to be, get away, numerous reviews. Sorry, I've got pugs, and as you can see, they're very, very, very crafty little dogs. And guys, next book in this series was something I've heard a lot about. One bookstore on TikTok was selling it for £100, and one wasn't. One was only selling it for $39.99 for exactly the same things. So I bought this Heartstoppers. Now guys, I've never ever read a graphic novel, but I heard it's on a Netflix. It's a good Netflix series. So I've got volume 1, there's volume 2, whoopsies, volume 3, volume 4, oops, upside down, sorry, and volume 5. So yeah, like I said, I never buy books like this, but I thought I may as well give it a chance, see where we'll go through with it. If I don't like it, I don't like it, then I'll just DNF it. But something tells me I might actually enjoy reading a graphic novel, something like this. And it's LGBTQ friendly, so this will be read, I think, as a series in between long books as well, and I'll just read all 5 in one go. And this is another big box I got, guys. So in here we've got 2 wrongs make a right, and it's enemies to lovers. The murder after the night before. I got this because, again, it's very dark romance. Does it hurt? And guys, all I'm going to say is I've got Haunting and Satan's Affair and Where's Molly, and all I'm going to say is with the books that I'm reading currently in the minute is please pay attention to the trigger warnings. If the trigger warnings don't suit you, do not read it. That is all I'm going to say. Is always look at the trigger warnings. I got this by recommendation. It's a male romance by Nyla K for the fans, and it's basically that I'm going through college, so, and none of them want to get found out, so this is going to be a good read. We've got, sorry guys, my dogs just don't give up. We have got, see, don't give up, The Handsome Devil, which is a full 5 series books, The Butcher and the Blackbird, and I've read part of this and then I put it down because it was really getting to me, and I just couldn't be bothered with it, you know, when you get a slump. So I will pick it up again soon, but it's starting to get interesting, that's all I can say. Okay guys, the next thing is the Hades versus Persephone's saga, which I have all 6 books, and there's another one which I think is in another box that I haven't opened yet. So you've got A Touch of Darkness, and then A Game of Gods. Apparently this might be the reading order that you read them in. A Game of Retribution, which is from the game stuff, is from Hades' perspective, and A Touch of Something is from Persephone's perspective. Again, it's back to the gods. A Touch of Ruin, A Game of Fate. Now my dog is ruining my book, so you have to excuse me while I tell her off. Give me a second. Right guys, sorry, ready to move on. So here we have the Inheritance games. I've heard they're very good, very like the Hunger Games type thing, so I thought I would give this a read. We've got the Hawthorne Legacy, the Final Gambit. My dog is sitting in the box, as you can see. We have the final book in the series, The Brothers. There is more Hawthorne than winning. There is nothing more Hawthorne than winning, so the Brothers Hawthorne. So those I intend to read, but I'm going to ask you a question at the end of the video. Hold on. And we're ready to move on. So we've also got the Fake Dating game. This is supposed to be very good. So I'll be reading this in between as a palate cleanser, as we call it. We call it a palate cleanser. Also, in my profession, I used to do, I loved nursing, and I've read this, so I will be doing a book about it. It's a video about it. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, especially now with what people have gone through COVID. This is the second book into this girl's autobiography, The Courage to Care, and that was fighting through COVID, so I can't wait to read that. We have the also hot man from The Surrogate. So he obviously is the surrogate, and he falls in love with the woman. But to have that on my book to be looking at when I read it, I can't say no to that, girls. Can you? Can you?